Hey guys, you're probably wondering where episode 2 is. That's my bad. Something went wrong with the recording that at least I had, and by the time I had it all done and stuff, Joey had already uploaded episode 2. So I'm just gonna leave in the description below link to episode 2 on Joey's channel. But once you watch episode 2, you can come back here and enjoy episode 3.
What's going on, everybody? Captain Robert and crew here, finally for the return of Rise of the Black Worm, episode 3.
After 3 weeks. I have missed you guys so much.
It's been a minute.
It feels longer than 3 weeks.
It feels a lot longer than 3 weeks. I think adding TwitchCon into there too, where sadly only Ruben and I think Robert were able to meet. We didn't even get like a picture.
Vegas got the best of me, I will say that.
I'm regretting not meeting up
with Robert.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying. Only you did.
Ruben's the only real one.
15 different directions at a convention.
Yeah. You could do two things outside of dinner, and that's it. Past that point, your transportation logistics are totally reliant on having people know what they're doing. And I just laughed at people trying to get limos the entire time. I was like, you're not going anywhere. Have fun with the air conditioning though.
Yeah, no, I no longer make plans at conventions. I'm just like, I'm going there and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we ended up doing most of the time.
Though the venue that we met up at, that the Hunt folks threw for us, was the first time where I'm like, you guys have actually listened to all of our feedback. There was indoor, outdoor, manageable music, could hear ourselves, did not have to shout the entire time. I was like, thank you. This is fantastic. We
should have gone there.
Tasty food.
I heard they had the cool band that actually does the music in game.
Yeah, that was really cool to walk into.
Aww.
Yeah. And like you could be there, or you could pull back and go to a different place. Like I stayed there until we closed it down. I was like, this is great. This is phenomenal. I wrapped up like everything all in one.
Well, if I had gone with Ruben, I would have been there. But...
No, I knew one person at the party when I went. He gave me the invite. I didn't know how to get more invites. I don't think I could get more invites. I used his ticket to get in. I'm not sure if I was allowed to do that, but I did it anyways. It worked. I didn't know anyone at the party, and by the end of the party, I did know everybody, which was awesome.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Sounds like a Ruben event.
It was a Ruben event.
Anyway, where were we 3 weeks ago?
Before that, has anybody got announcements they want to let the community know about before we get into the thick of it?
I don't think so.
No.
Sorry we were gone, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, September and October happen. And then it becomes the great freeze where everyone goes back to ridiculous games like me playing, I don't know, about 6 hours of World of Warcraft in the middle of the night just because I'm disassociating, hanging out, seeing where my alts are at. The cold winter is beginning to set in.
Yeah.
All right, let me close.
Daylight saving. It's getting. I mean, it's already getting dark out. Although I love that. I love when it gets dark super early because there's still so much more to the day left. You see, it's dark out. It's like, oh my god, it's almost time for bed. And then you look at your watch. It's like, it's only 5 o'clock. I got like 6 hours, 7 hours to go.
Yeah, for
bonus
me, that
time.
Euphoria of realizing how much time I have left doesn't happen. It's just like, dude, why is it dark outside as if it's like 8 p.m.? This is stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys do this, but I always have a clock that I'm overly reliant on that's ridiculous. And it happens to be my oven clock. Like it's the last one I see before I go out, and it's not changed. So this thing has me on hustle mode right now. Like when I come in, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta eat. Oh God, what I've lost an hour here. I'm like, it never gets changed.
And it's reminded. And you're like, oh crap.
We need to pick up where we left off. Our adventurers heading out to the lake from a little tip that was given the gloop that there should be some good fishing on the outskirts of town. Unfortunately, you needed to get here because of a small accident with Zavani back in the outskirts of town. An unfortunate poisoning Nat 1 into a failed resurrection.
Man.
We sent a vendor onto the other side. All while Dylucious was out of the room.
I was schnoozing.
But you guys gathered and rallied and gave a proper ceremonial burial. Have settled into an old cabin and had some failed fishing adventures as well. Going to sleep after pass around a little bit of hooch by the fire and getting to know the wild band of miscreants that you are at the moment a little bit better. The rain began to pour down. And as it did, you saw the old man in the distance. The one who gave you this location not so long ago. And you saw them change before your eyes into a knoll with an entire pack of other gnolls around them, currently sniffing around the burial of Zani. Gloop, who was out in the marshlands, sneaking back up into the cabin, back through the window. You guys are currently unnoticed inside the cabin while these gnolls are picking around outside. You have a feeling that it won't take long before they notice your whereabouts, as that dagger of alertness hums with a vibration. We're going to pick up with all of you inside the cabin right now, hunkered down below the windowsill.
Gloop, what did you do? My dagger hasn't rung like this in a while. Oh,
Listen, brother, I didn't do nothing here, okay? These guys just showed up. I had nothing to do with it. I scouted them out from the outside. They're here now. I think this is where they meet normally or something like that. I don't know. I never seen these fellas before.
Did you know that man that changed?
That was the guy that Dylucious and I met at the bar, actually. I didn't know he was a gnoll this entire time, but
wait,
I guess he is.
He's
Seemed
a
like
what?
he lured us here to eat us or something.
A gnoll.
What?
One of them scary looking fellas outside the window.
Oh, okay. We should have started with that.
Well, you asked me if I did anything, and I was, what am I supposed to do but defend myself? I mean,
Keep your voices down, guys. Keep your voices down. They may pass. They may not notice.
Can someone wake Dylucious up?
I'm already awake. What do you mean?
Yeah, no.
Dude, we were asleep like 20 minutes ago. I was
I've been
drunk.
looking out the damn window.
Oh, okay. That's totally
I haven't
fine.
slept since I saw those scratches on the floor.
Could I do some kind of perception check to see, like, if they're hunting for us specifically? Like, I think they've probably caught on to us, but if they're maybe looking for something else.
Go ahead and roll an insight.
Insight. Wham.
Don't worry, Chad. I'll have that roll log up for you in just a second. 20 on the insight. You have a feeling that the burial has the majority of their attention, as they've already started to gather around there, but it does not help that a smoldering fire has been lit outside at some point in time in the night. Flames may have attracted them as well. Either way, they are circling the perimeter, so you imagine it won't be long before they test what's inside and seeing the scrape marks have possibly been here before.
So are you saying they're interested in the burial that's like right around here? Like between these two, or
I think he's just saying like they've caught on that some thing has happened here and they're investigating.
They can smell the dead flesh.
Yeah.
Can I do they talk or communicate? Am I able to listen to see if these two are like saying anything, or
do you speak Null?
I don't believe so.
Although I can
be very
see
surprised if anybody does.
Unfortunately, I do not.
Can he read their body language?
Yeah, like
do they seem upset?
They might seem hungry, probably.
You can go ahead and roll a perception check, though. Go for it.
Okay. Oh,
about
8.
I don't like the sound of these things.
It's about all you get.
Well,
We should just lay low. Wait till they pass.
No, I don't. Thank you, Brim. I don't think. thank you, buddy.
Kisses.
I don't think that they plan on leaving us alone. So you may want to prepare yourselves.
And I'm going to cast guidance on Agus. So you get a little bonus whenever we do something.
I see. Okay.
Okay, hear me out.
What's your plan?
I'm going to try and distract them. Over by the garden, you two, Gloop and Dylucious, you run to the riverbed, try and get together Gloop's boat, and then maybe we can just beeline it out of here. Because they seem hungry. I am not sober, so we're gonna... I don't think fighting here is the greatest idea. Let's try and book it.
But then what's gonna happen with you distracting them?
I can handle
it doesn't
that.
seem you thought that far.
We're
surrounded by gnolls. You're not getting away.
Thank you, Damien. I
okay,
agree.
but again,
I could try and intimidate them.
Color spray out the window, have some incantations going over there. I can maybe try and sneak back a little invisible. We'll work that out, but I feel like that should be our main goal is getting away on a boat right now.
I agree with getting away, but we may have to fight our way out of this one.
Okay. Sober up.
You can see the pack leader that was the old man
we should draw
to engorge himself as he grows even larger.
Okay, running away. We'll nix that plan. That one's getting bigger. Who do we kill first?
we should try and draw them closer to the doors and get the jump on them.
Is the main door on the riverside?
Main door is right here. There are 2 windows on either side that you guys have been viewing out.
Okay.
To see either side, there's a window as well right over here. And one to the garden. You have 1 sneak attack if you pull this off. So if one person does something that comes from the cabin, it will initiate initiative.
Brothers, before we make any important decisions, do we got any booze left to, you know, heighthen our spirits or something?
I pass you the jug immediately after I pull a long strain off. I am more concerned about these than I am about the black worms. Whatever you do, avoid their bites.
Avoid their bites.
Sounds like I'm gonna need a drink for this one.
I'm okay. Don't need to pass that on my way. But let me. I'm gonna. So with my like rune night, am I able to put in my runes before combat, or is that something that has to happen in combat?
Runes are activated in combat.
Okay, just automatically.
Nope. You tell me when you do them.
Okay. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure that. Okay. I start like going through like my runes right now and like getting them ready and.
Hold on.
How about this? What I could do is, look, it's pretty dark. I could cast something to make them a bit easier to hit, and then we go.
Okay.
What say you?
I got an idea. Mezmo, why don't you sing a song and maybe one of them comes over here, and as soon as he comes in, we sneakily open the door and we get the jump on him and maybe get him that way.
Okay, now, I'm not saying that my music's not good enough to totally heed to what these guys want. I just don't think they'll be able to understand it. So I can color spray and then maybe try and distract these three while you take the two up front. How are we feeling about that? I mean, I don't know how many I'm going to be distracting with
I think
the
we
song.
should try to stick together. If we attack the three over here, we have a 5-on-3 advantage. The others will hopefully be distracted, or maybe they won't see. I don't know, but I'd rather everyone stick together. But I am okay with you trying to lure them over or something, but we need to do something quickly.
I mean, if the kitty thinks he can take him, I say he can take him.
All right, I have an idea. Move, Mezmo.
Oh, okay. Go be my guest.
So I walk up to the door and I like bring out like my claw and I do like a scratch down the door.
If you scratch, it will cause a roll.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can like bring one to the door and maybe do something like that, but if not, then
I'm just telling you there'll be rolls. So if folks are thinking about doing something out a window at the same time as all this goes off,
yeah,
just let you know.
I'm gonna do. If you're about to do something, let me know, and I'm going to also do something at the same time.
Yep. I'm gonna like scratch the door and see if I can like bring one of them closer to the door and see if I can just like pull him through and get some sort of sneak attack on him that way.
And at the same time, I'm giving like Agus a little nod as like you're about to do it, and I was like, and go. And I want to cast Fairy Fire on, if I can get all three, but if not, the two, the big dude and then the dude to the right of the big dude.
Yeah, you should be able to get Fairy Fire with at least two of them here. Is anyone doing anything out the back window at the same time?
If I try and throw like color spray at the grave that they're currently like looking at, can I possibly like make some sort of distraction occur or something to, I guess, distract these two up front so that we can focus on the three up back? Or do you think, because I'm like looking at my spells here, I guess I could.
You can certainly try.
I can certainly try. It would blind them, but that's also like not really what I'm trying to do, I guess.
I mean, blind is good for us right now.
Yeah, blind is great.
Both of those look like archers, and if we can get them shooting duds, then
yeah,
that's
that'd be
good.
pretty sweet.
You do something that you think's gonna be neat.
Okay, I like that. So wait, you two are focused on. Rob, what are you doing again? You're scratching.
So I'm just gonna push the door open. I'm gonna run out here. I'm just gonna try and make sure I'm not within 10 feet of you guys. I'm gonna like stand out here And with my daunting roar, if someone's within 10 feet of me, they have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they're in a house, do they still have to make that saving throw if there's like something in between us?
No, like if they can hear you, they make the roll.
Okay.
You give the battle cry. If they can hear you, then it's game on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and like intimidate them, battle cry them as like I push open the door. As soon as Datto like does his thing.
I'm ready. Joey, you ready?
I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast Color Spray on at least one of these guys.
Okay.
And see, or just the grave.
Okay.
I know the tile isn't there anymore. But
here's how this is gonna go down. We're gonna go for a group stealth check right now. I want everybody inside the cabin to roll a stealth check, and I'm gonna give you guys advantage on this stealth check. That is left shift. If you missed it, no big. Just roll another one.
Oh my! Well, it lags super bad for me there.
I know, my bad.
Let's go, nat 20.
Got WD-40 on this window.
That's not shift. This is shift.
Well, to be fair, Robbie, you're not that stealthy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Len, you got the 20, so let's go with Datto.
Yeah. Well, I think it's everybody.
I got 20.
It's not just best roll.
Oh, I see.
Mezmo got 23.
I did get 23.
Nice.
Good news is you have a nat 20, so that will drop the lowest score. See here, so that will drop. That'll drop Agus's score. All right. Let's see here. Your 20 is a 20 plus. Oh, you're 0. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's a nat.
Oh, wow.
All right. 20 plus 22 plus 22 plus 23. All right. Only have to calculate the 4 in. You guys are at a 21.75. All right. You have to beat the leader's roll. Perception check coming in.
God.
I know it took too long.
Oh,
It says private roll, by the way.
Oh,
God. I don't know if that's
Like 22 or something.
Nat 20.
Holy shit.
As he points over towards the house, one thing is going to go off, and it's going to be the first that was said. The fairy fire is going to go off at the same time. The rest will not be able to go off in time. Go ahead and cast fairy fire.
And it's going to be right here.
The same time that you pop up Dylucious, you see that pack leader draw their bow back and fire at you at the same time. 15. Will that miss? Yes, because you have cover. You are in 3/4 cover right now, so that is a +4, I believe.
Okay, then I'm a 17.
17. Let's go. Arrow flies through, sticks to the top of the easement. Dexterity DC 15. I'm gonna go ahead. It's a 10-foot radius. You're going for these two right here. Perfect. We're gonna do the smaller knoll first. 16. They will save. Large knoll.
Nice.
10. Let's go. All right. Fairy fire has them marked. You guys have advantage and can clearly see the knoll pack leader. Now, there's enough radiant light that's around here. You guys are going to be able to see without playing this advantage disadvantage game, going back and forth with a light. I'm pretty rules light when it comes to lighting, because most people end up having characters with dark vision or something else to get them through it. So don't worry about the lighting factor with being in this. Fantastic. Let's get everybody in the initiative now.
Oh crap.
Does your alert dagger give you advantages, Mezmo?
Let
On
me
initiative?
check it.
If you guys click your portrait, that's how you roll initiative.
The weapon, magic weapon warns you of danger. I have an advantage on initiative rolls.
Yep,
In
make sure-
addition, you and any of your companions can't be surprised. So, there you go. So, do I have? That was, you said that was left shift on that, or?
Yeah, left shift.
Bing, bada boom. Is it my turn?
Wait, where is initiative?
Your player, above where
Yep.
the little banners are. You just click on
Oh,
yours.
up there.
You can also go from chat messages to combat
Wait.
encounter.
Ooh.
Datto, you came to play today.
I've been saving them.
I didn't.
Yeah, I had a very average roll, Joey. So
All right, Dylucious, nat 20s. You can start the initiative, or you can choose your spot. If you keep the spot that that you're naturally in, you can actually hand that off as well.
Oh, you mean
So-
like swap places with somebody?
This happens if there are rolls that are up above a 20. So I'll go ahead and roll all these NPCs right now.
Okay.
Do I also have to roll for initiative?
Yeah.
Everybody.
yes, click on your name.
Yeah.
Advantage or normal?
Normal.
For you.
Just click on the dice.
Yeah. So if you look over in the log right now, you could hold your third spot right now because you're going to be third in the initiative and pass that choice off to someone else. Or you can go first or put yourself anywhere in the order.
Okay.
Gives you a little bit of extra strategy.
Okay. I think I'm probably just gonna stay where I am for the time being.
You did just
Yeah.
dodge an arrow, so.
I'll stay where I am for the time being.
All right, you can hand that D20 choice off to someone of your choosing.
Let's give it. I'm gonna give it a Mezmo.
Trish. What does that do for me?
Mezmo,
go.
you can choose where you would like to go in the initiative order. You can go all the way to the top.
I feel like I would. What do you think, guys? Is it better to like split us up, or? Because
I think we should try and focus all of us together on certain things.
Generally,
Yeah, okay.
in
Definitely
initiative,
focus fire.
instead in 5e is putting either a glass cannon spell up at the very top or a area of effect spell at the very top, or putting your tanks to get in front before formations start to run on a disadvantage to you. Why we give the choice is because healers typically want to be somewhere in the middle of the initiative to be able to handle waves of initial large combat, or to break up if 4 or 5 of them have a run in a turn. That's where a little bit of the war gamage comes in.
Okay. So I know you guys want to. We're focusing the big guy right now, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you still think it's a good idea for me to just jump out of this window with maybe Damien right behind me, and then I blind these two and see if I can take some fire off of the front of the house? Or do you think I should run up by where Agus and Dylucious are and try and just
If you're
do whatever? Because if I jump to the front,
yeah. If your plan
I
is
could maybe
to
take these
to
guys.
crowd control them, I think that's okay. The problem is that if it fails, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
oh, but I got Damien right next to me. He's gonna back me up.
I could also just jump on whoever you crowd control and start.
True.
them.
See, but now we're splitting. See, we're doing exactly what we said we shouldn't be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but like we take out these two, the guy at the front's fairy fired. You two, I feel confident leaving it in Dylucious and Agus's hands personally, or at the very least, Mezmo does.
I'm gonna die.
How close do you need to? How close do you need to be to do color spray? Can you do it from inside the house?
Let me see. How do you see like the range?
All right, you're gonna have to just make a call.
Yeah, like you
You gotta make a call.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm feeling like I'm gonna
Do
it.
what Mezmo was gonna do.
Yeah, just do it.
Gloop, you're with me. Damien, go wherever you want. You two, worry about the big guy up front. We have these two back here.
worry about the bit. Okay.
My
So,
quick work.
I'm gonna-
Don't you worry about
General
things.
Mezmo.
I look at Dylucious. I'm just like,
Just focus up.
Okay, so I know with the initiative roll, was I able to just hop to the front? Because I want to hop to the front.
Okay, you're going to the top. Here we go.
Hopping to the front.
It's a long
Action
way
music is
to
on.
the top
I'm
if
ready.
you wanna rock and roll. Boom. Oh, I did the. Oh no, Gloop.
Oh, Gloop's going. No.
Oops.
Ah!
Gloop. What were you? Gloop was.
Gloop was like 13 something.
Gloop was, I think, yeah, he's around 13.
Yeah, 13.8.
Not to be a null racist or anything, but which of the two are in between myself and Mezmo?
If you go to the very top,
Yeah.
you can click on the portrait, and it'll show you exactly which
you can,
one
like,
is in.
highlight. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
I see. Okay.
Oh, so this dude's going first. The dude closest to me. I see
right.
now. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna pop out. Oh no, I guess those guys are going first now, right? Because it starts. Do we start at the line?
Yeah, you are the line. So the first one to attack after you is right here. Then the one after that
Yeah, it's the
is
bottom ones.
right here.
Okay, so I'll have time to shut these dudes down. I'm sure. Okay, so I'm gonna leap out of the way.